We are not live. This is not how live works.
Like way too angry all of a sudden.
I'm so angry.
Like this, we're not live.
We're not live. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? We're not live.
I
This is
don't
not how
live.
freaking live works. We're just recording.
Oh yeah, we are.
We are recording, so this is
We
live.
are recording.
This is going to be in the episode, by the way. I'm not going to cut this out.
But we should be really clean and cut garbage out and stuff because we are really
We are,
clean
yes.
editors.
We are PG.
PG-13.
13?
No, PG-26.
PG-26.
Yes.
Okay, so not even we can watch our podcast.
Our own content we can't.
Yes, but we can make it,
Yes.
but we can't watch it.
Yeah, because I mean. Yes.
That's weird. That makes no sense. But okay,
But
I'm
it's-
down.
Yeah.
PG-26, all right.
PG-26. It's a good way to start a podcast.
Yeah, but so how about the intro?
We can just say, yo, we are Dan and Matt. I am Dan, the guy sitting right
Over there,
over there.
across from me.
Across from me is Matt. This is Matt's channel. I'm just a guest that is always here. And I'm
Yeah,
sleeping
yes.
in his house. What? No.
What? Since when? I did not know about this.
But yeah, this is the Dan and Matt show. It's a podcast.
The Dan.
You're trying to
See,
say things.
I'm trying to do the intro, but okay. Well, we can just continue with the show. I mean, this could be the intro.
Yes, this is a good intro.
Okay, so this is the intro.
Maybe we should say what it's about, by the way, because we never do that.
What do you mean?
Like, this is a podcast about.
Well, yeah, it's a
movies,
podcast, obviously,
but about movies.
about movies and other
entertainment
stuff,
news,
and just things we want to talk about.
and just two guys drinking.
Drinking something. Yep.
Just talking
You
about-
you don't know what it is because you can't see us,
Mm.
but we know.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, we know.
Oh yeah.
So
We are. Keep in mind, we are PG-26.
Yes.
So I mean,
if you're
you know,
under 26 and you're watching this, the NSA,
I gotta say, I mean, you gotta watch out. Gotta be careful, man.
you
PG-26 is like, whew.
you gotta get out, right?
Get out.
Okay, let's segue to our first
Segue to the first topic, which is
the Venom trailer.
the Venom trailer.
Oh
I was so hyped.
yes,
I was so hyped. I was just dying to see a freaking trailer, man.
yeah, I know.
And it finally came out, and I really like it. The first,
trailer,
well, yeah, the trailer. The first time I watched it, I was like, "What?" Like, there's no Venom. But the more I watch it, the more I think about it, I just start to like it more and more.
Yeah, because they made a conscious choice of not showing the Venom suit and the
Right.
whole, the change. They show the substance,
Yeah, a little bit
this
of
symbiote.
the symbiote stuff.
Yeah, and it's like pulsing around. That's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
then they have this shot where something explodes.
Yeah,
That looked cool.
yeah, they cut it together like Tom Hardy kind of uses the Force or something. But it's kind of like a shockwave thing in like an office. But it's a trailer. I mean, they usually add or remove CGI for certain trailer shots.
So it could be that's an explosion. Could be that he's using his like symbiote.
Could be symbiote
stuff
thing.
To, like,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But still, the best shot of
The
whole
best
trailer-
shot at the end.
Yeah, and it's like
Demons.
and I mean Tom Hardy is he is great.
Yeah.
We have seen him do a lot of stuff, and he just keeps being a really good actor, and he keeps just doing really cool stuff. So I am stoked and confident that it's gonna be a good movie.
Yes.
And I hope it's gonna be one of those, in that sense, Logans, because Logan was like
Yeah.
it was like it's a really good movie, and it's like focused on the character,
Yes.
and not as much focused on the fact that this guy can pop claws, and
Right.
shred people.
Yeah, like Logan, it was like a what was it? Like a neo-western?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Mhm.
and it was like this really dark, like sort of, coming to the end of your wits kind of story, and it just happens to have superheroes in it.
Yes.
So it was, the focus of the movie was not that it was a superhero movie. It was like a story of an old man, coming to terms with his own mortality and whatever.
And he just happens to,
and he just happens to be Wolverine.
Yeah.
Just like Winter Soldier is just like a psychological sort of political thriller, and it just happens to have Captain America in it, and that's why it's so good. And the same thing with Venom. It looks like it's going to be like more like an Eddie Brock movie more than a Venom movie.
Yeah.
Because it's from the looks of it, it looks like it's focused on Eddie's sort of story, and it looks more like a psychological thriller more than like an action movie or a superhero movie.
Like him going mad and he's having struggles with his, like, because they're talking about having struggle with your girlfriend maybe, or your own demons and stuff like that. And it feels like it's more focused on that, and that the Venom part is like an added layer that he is struggling with as well.
Right.
And it's going to be a movie about his struggles and his demons.
Yeah.
And his demons are not only Venom, but stuff that's happening in his life as well, and bad stuff and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I feel like good standalone superhero movies should be more focused on the fact that I want to make a good movie, and the fact that there are superpowers in this movie, and the fact that people can do weird stuff is just an added layer.
Yeah.
And it's a vehicle to just tell the story and push on what I'm trying to tell even more.
Right, because the story comes first and the character comes first, and they just use the Venom thing as like a story device to tell the story, and to because that is his arc, and they just use the Venom stuff to sort of give his character, problems, and they used essentially the Venom stuff to. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say something, but I don't know how to phrase it.
But I feel I feel like I understand where you're going, and I think it's cool also that like superhero movies are in that sense becoming better, and are starting to use more and more. I won't say obscure characters and not well known, but they're like diving more into like, okay, we got stuff like Venom, we got stuff like in that sense, and I'm not sure if this is going to be a good movie, Aquaman, blah blah blah, and they are diving into characters that are not known to the wide public more and more, and start to make movies on that, and they are working out, and that will make more and more movies. And that's really cool. I think that's the future, and that's really cool. And I am myself. I like it when you got a good like trilogy or a good like cinematic universe going on, where movies and stories tie in with each other. But if you look at stuff like Logan, independently, it's just a really good movie. And I think Venom is in that sense going to be as well. Like it's a standalone movie, but it's really good, and it has its own like thing going for it.
Yeah, right. It's not trying to set up sequels, and it's not trying to fit in with other movies and connect with other movies. It's just its own story, and I think that's what's going to make it really good. Because just like Logan and Deadpool, I think, and
and I think that is one of the things where DC went wrong with. I mean, we talk about this movie a lot, but it's like a good DC, Marvel, and then talking about that whole struggle. I think that's a thing where DC made a mistake, because they wanted to make movies that made where they could like make more money off in that sense. So we need to make movies that work in this whole cinematic universe, and they build up and blah blah blah.
Set up the characters and set up the universe, and it was all rushed.
Yeah,
and they forgot to make like
a movie,
a coherent movie.
Yeah,
because they was just so focused on setting up this world and this universe.
And you need to be focused on just making a good movie, and then secondary in that sense is the whole superhero and the whole superpower part.
Right. And I think that's what they're doing with Venom.
Yeah.
From the looks of it, they didn't even show Venom in the trailer. I mean, I think that says something about the direction that the movie's going to go in.
And I am liking how movies now, they're tuning it back a little bit, because if you look at 2 years ago or 1 year ago, I mean, movies are being released and you had like 5, 6, 7 trailers of a movie, And if you watched all the trailers, you already kind of knew the plot of the movie.
Yeah, you pretty much seen the whole movie.
And I mean, the trailers, there are a lot of views and people are watching it and blah, blah, blah. So in that sense, it worked. But it wasn't fun because parts of the movie were not like surprise anymore. And stuff like that. And I feel now, they're tuning it back a little bit. You got, we have a new Cloverfield movie released as well on Netflix. And the cool thing that it did with that is they released a trailer in the Super Bowl. It's like a really short trailer, and then the day after they released, or even the same day, they released the movie.
Yeah,
and it's actually a really big and good movie because it's in the Cloverfield cinematic universe, and it's really cool and it's like hype. And people were waiting for this, but it didn't do any big marketing or blah blah. They didn't tell people anything about this movie, and they just like released the trailer and released the movie.
Yeah.
And reviews are coming in. Reviews are looking really good.
I've seen the reviews of the movie being pretty bad.
I saw some people and they were like, "Yo, it was really good. I liked it."
Oh,
but we need to watch it.
I mean, Daniel Bruhl's in it.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. But I thought it was a bad movie, like the reviews I've seen. But okay.
I mean, we'll see. We'll watch it and then we'll recap the movie. But I like how it's being tuned down a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, with Venom, I mean, I think it's a good thing they didn't show the suit or like full Venom, because I mean they're saving the flavor, man.
Yeah,
they're saving it for future trailers or even for the movie. Well, probably the second trailer.
Yeah,
it's probably going to be Venom in it, but like people are apparently getting angry that they didn't see the Venom suit, but I think that's just stupid because you want to save that for next trailers. You want to keep people excited. Now people are hyped like, oh man, I really want to see the suit.
Because the rest looks good.
Yeah.
And the focus is not just only on, oh, well, there's the Venom and it's going to be cool because the Venom is in this movie.
Yeah.
The guy is good.
Right. And they're focusing on Eddie and his like psychological like story.
And struggle.
Instead of like, oh, look at us, we're making a Venom movie. They're making like a good like character driven story.
And I feel like the whole issue about trailers is a good segue into the next topic, the trailer for Infinity War.
Yeah, the Infinity War trailer.
I want even more, man. I just can't contain myself with this movie.
Like when I watched this, it's 30 seconds, but I lost my mind. I was like, I need to see this.
Oh,
it looks so good.
And
God,
it looks so, and that's what I like about this movie as well. It looks really big, open, and bombastic. You got a lot of characters, but you have this big fields of people fighting.
Yeah,
these big shots and people in space, and it's everywhere and it's all over the place. But it still looks good and it still looks like gritty and dirty and colors and CGI. It's all so big and huge. But I like it. Huge movie. But I like it, and that's what, in my sense, that's what Infinity War should be, because it's the the thing where everybody gets,
this is the movie that everyone's been waiting for. This is the Return of the King of the Avengers. This is going to be bigger than any of the movies we've seen, and
so
the battle, man,
it looks so good. And because there's one shot where you have Steve hitting a guy with 4 arms, and then in the background you see like the Hulkbuster and blah blah blah. And all these Wakandan warriors just
fighting all the aliens with 4 arms.
It's so cool. That looks really good. And then on the other side you have Stark and
the Guardians and Strange, Spider-Man. They're all in someplace.
Yeah, they're all in some.
Like I don't know where it is. It looks like it's in space somewhere. But in the trailer, you see Spider-Man going up on the wheel thing.
Yeah,
and he's pretty high. So I mean, maybe that's how he gets to Tony in space, or I don't know how they get there.
And then he starts helping out, and that's when he gets like. What we saw in the first day, that's when he gets hit by Thanos eventually, because that looked so like
he really punched the crap out of him, man.
He hits people, and we were talking about this earlier, how we feel like this movie is gonna have a sad ending, maybe in that sense, with like a little bit of hope, because Thanos, the character itself, is super overpowered, super strong, super overpowered, and I feel like they need to make him feel that way. That's like nobody can like destroy him, nobody can like fight him. He's way too strong, and then the movie just ends on a sad note, but there's still like a spark of hope. I hope they do that because if you compare it to a movie like Civil War,
right, like that ended on a very dark note.
Yep.
With Steve beating Tony, and then you're like, man, this is not good. Mm-hmm. And then, well, at the end they had, kind of like a makeup-ish.
Yeah, there's still
with the letter, and then Steve breaking out, going into the prison and breaking out the other Avengers. But I mean, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I mean, but Thanos looks really overpowered. I mean, he should, he should be able to, just own everyone, and because that's what he should be. Because we've been waiting for this for so long, and if he's gonna conquer the universe, then he should probably be really strong. And he has, in the trailer, you see he has 2 Infinity Stones.
And he's like this strong.
Yeah, like what is he gonna do when he gets all of them? I mean.
Mm-hmm. And I think what I remember from the comics is that he's searching for the Mistress of Death, so because he loves her.
He loves death.
But he's not gonna find her this movie. Definitely not.
I don't know what they're gonna do with that.
I'm pretty sure that he, at least in this movie, won't find it. This movie, I think, is more gonna be focused on the fact that he is super strong, and the Avengers and all the heroes, they don't know what to do.
But he needs to have like motivations behind his actions, right? So if they don't do anything with death.
But he was talking about the whole. I think they will bring death in later, because he's talking about the whole universe balance, blah blah, and I'm gonna
right.
I think it's gonna be more focused on that, and then we'll bring that in later. And this movie just gonna be about it's gonna be like, because like in Civil War, it's like a crescendo. The movie is like building up, and you feel like this ultimate fight is coming, right?
Yeah.
The whole and you feel it coming, but you're hoping for it, and the movie keeps on going on, and then the fight comes, and then then afterwards the movie calmly ends. I think if Infinity War is going to be the same, where it's going to be building up, and then he sends his aliens to Earth, and people are fighting there, and it's like building up to this like big fight, and then he just smashes the Avengers, and he's like, okay, can't take it serious, and then he smashes them, and then there's going to be a spark of hope, and then.
Yeah, but what's the spark of hope going to be then? Because I mean, Cap and Panther and all those guys, they're in Wakanda.
Yeah.
So that's like a separate battle. That's like the big Lord of the Rings battle.
Yeah, like a big.
But like Tony and Spider-Man, they're in space or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they're fighting Thanos.
So
there's like 2 battles like going on at the same time or something.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know what's going to happen, man.
And in that sense, I hope they edit it in such a way that it feels natural. Because there's always, I think it's called sequence editing or real-time editing, where you got stuff happening in 2 places at the same time. So then you keep like clipping between places.
Right.
Like it did in Star Wars. They had like even multiple places there. They had like 3 places. You had where Rey was, you had where Finn was, and then you had where the rebels were. And some people are saying, and I kind of feel like I could agree with that the editing in that movie is a little bit off, because there's just too many places, and it keeps like when school stuff is happening in another place, it keeps switching to another place where you don't care about or something, or you just don't want to see that point. And I hope they edit it in such a way that it's both interesting,
right? Yeah,
and it works. Like it feels natural, and you just keep watching it. You're never, because I mean you won't be bored, but it will feel
kind of like like the classic like third act sort of battle, where there's always like multiple things going on at the same time. Mm-hmm. Like you have the main character has like a battle, and then they have like other characters or side characters or whatever that are like doing their thing, mm-hmm. and it's all sort of they're kind of doing the same thing, and it's all like sort of coming together. Mm-hmm. And I mean Infinity War.
I mean it's going to be great. We're 100% sure it's going to be great. We are just
going to be great.
Stoked. I can't contain myself. I want to see this movie.
Yeah,
I want to time travel to when
to I don't know, May.
May or something.
But we're in the Netherlands, and those movies usually come out like a week early here.
Oh yeah.
So we're lucky in that sense.
Yeah.
So we saw Civil War, we saw Age of Ultron, the first Avengers. We all saw those movies early.
And the cool thing about that is we could make a video early. We didn't do that.
Yeah, we'll make a video. We'll spoil everything.
Spoil it and be like, yeah, the movie's so bad.
Yeah, like the movie sucks.
Don't spend your money.
Everyone dies and what?
Just go to Ant-Man and the Wasp. Best movie ever. Best movie 2018?
Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Yeah, it's gonna be the best.
No. No. Venom is gonna be the best movie of 2018.
Oh.
And
no,
probably Infinity War.
But Black Panther,
Black Panther looks really good.
Are coming in. People are loving this. The soundtrack on point. The movie,
I want to see it, man.
We need to wait.
Oh man,
we need to wait, man.
We need to wait.
But I'm stoked for that.
This week's gonna come out.
Yeah, we are not gonna see it this week.
No.
But yeah, stoked. This year is great for superheroes.
Yes.
If DC steps up the game.
I mean, DC.
We have
pretty much has nothing now.
Aquaman set for this year, right?
Yeah, just Aquaman. This is the only DC movie.
Do we have trailers? No.
We have nothing.
No.
Yay.
Literally nothing.
I mean, we have Black Panther, we have Infinity War, we have Deadpool 2, we have Venom, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp. We got freaking 5 Marvel movies and 1 DC.
You should watch the Deadpool trailer.
Meet Cable. Yeah.
Looks
great, man, that movie. God. Can't wait to see that either, man. I mean, and that's coming out like 3 weeks after Infinity War, so.
It is insane how they, because Deadpool is great in the comics, and it's insane to me. It's insane to me how they market Deadpool and how he keeps breaking the fourth wall the whole time.
It's like, why is the CGI not finished? It's not like we're making a CGI mustache. like we're removing a CGI mustache.
Like
they are
stab at DC.
They are so aware of what they're doing with Deadpool.
Yeah. And that's partially Ryan Reynolds too, man, because he's always on point.
It's the guy.
Because when you see him in interviews, like he is Deadpool in real life, man.
And it's great. The movie's gonna be great, and it's not. You see, that's one of those movies you go to the theater for. You're gonna sit there, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna eat your popcorn, you're gonna have a great time, and then you're gonna go home. And you're gonna
just like with the first Deadpool.
Right, it's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be fun.
Like that was a great theater experience,
but
man.
it's a great movie as well, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Deadpool. It's a great movie as well. And there they just they have this character and he can break the fourth wall. He's really funny and he's really cheeky in that sense. And they make a movie about it, and then like the sense that he's also like you can't kill him in that sense. They make jokes there as well. They use the character to just make a fun. I won't say dark comedy movie kind of.
Well, it's sort of dark comedy. It's comedy, but it's also a romance.
Also romance, also drama, but also
it's fortunately it's rated R humor.
Yes.
Because if Deadpool isn't rated R, then it's not a Deadpool movie.
That's a PG-26 movie.
PG-26. No, only the Dan and Matt show is PG-26.
Its own category. It's like its own.
Its own entity. It's its own universe.
Its own cinematic universe.
Its own cinematic universe. The Dan and Matt show cinematic universe.
But this year is great.
Ooh, I thought of a great question, by the way.
Yeah.
Ooh, I mean, we have 6 comic book movies this year.
Yeah.
So, if you had to pick, like, you can watch 2, but the other 4 you can never watch.
Infinity War and Black Panther, just not.
Okay.
It's really easy.
Okay, wow, that was quick.
Yeah, but
okay, well, for me, it's tough, because, I mean, Deadpool looks really cool, but Venom,
Infinity War is going to be in there, right?
Obviously Infinity War, but the second choice, I mean, I really want to see Venom, man.
Yeah, but Black Panther is my boy. I mean, he's
my boy. Panther is your boy, I know. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But Tom Hardy's kind of my boy too, man. I mean, Warrior. Come on. Bane.
Okay.
Perhaps he's wondering why you would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane.
Actor.
I freaking love Tom Hardy. But, obviously you're going to go with Panther. But
yeah.
Man.
But it's smart. If you
it's
go
tough.
If you go with
either
Venom,
either Panther or Venom.
I can talk about Panther with you, and you can talk about Venom.
Right.
And still,
And then,
hack the system, bro.
But if I just No, I'm not gonna do that. I need to see Infinity War.
I
was like, well, if I just watch Deadpool and Venom, then we can talk about them. But no, man, I need to see my boy Steve.
I need to see my boy Steve and Stark and all my boys.
Steve and Falcon and Hulk, Panther. And
I want to see somebody die.
Well, maybe Loki's gonna die. There were hints that like Loki might die in this one. Like, I mean, his story.
Would we really care about Loki dying?
Yeah, a lot of people care about Loki, man.
Yeah,
Loki's a fan favorite at this point, man. I mean, if he dies,
but he is disposable.
He is
disposable.
Well,
yes, he is. He is definitely.
Yeah, he's a villain, but
also,
I mean, he's so ingrained into the Avengers and the Thor storyline that he's kind of like.
Yeah, but he's disposable. He's definitely disposable. If Loki would die,
Loki. I mean, he doesn't. You know, he's not like Thor or Cap or Iron Man, obviously. But
see, if Hulk would die, I mean,
like
he's not
that's
gonna die. See,
no, Hulk can die.
Yeah, he can die. But I mean, you know, hypothetically, if
right, sure,
see, that would be a hit to like the everything, life itself.
Yeah, but
if Loki dies, it's like
okay. I mean, but Loki died. He died in Thor. Then he came back in Avengers. Then he died in Thor 2.
Man, it's been done.
And then he came back at the end of the movie. And yeah. So I mean, he's the god of mischief.
Yeah. So maybe he dies and he'll just come back.
And then I mean, Loki can always come back because it's like, you know, he can do like double team.
Mm-hmm. The
Pokemon double team move, so he can just make multiple Lokis.
Yeah.
So like the real Loki can just be somewhere else.
And it's not gonna feel like Quicksilver, as in comes up, dies, and everybody's like, eh.
Right, because Loki has been in this since 2011, since the first Thor.
He's
so
OG.
He's OG, man.
He's OG. But yeah, I mean, it would be sad. Of course, it would be sad.
Yeah.
Thor and Loki have a brotherly moment. Blah,
but they
blah.
had that in
Multiple
Thor 2.
Yes.
Like Thor 2, and then Loki dies. That was a great scene, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
But then you find out that he didn't die, and it's like, oh, come on.
Die already.
Die already. But that was such a good scene. And then afterwards, he's like, in the last scene, it shows that he's alive. So it's like, okay, well, that was for nothing.
But I think it's all part of the God of
yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. And then, but in Ragnarok, they had a really good scene in the elevator.
And
that was a great scene.
Winter Soldier as well. I was like, okay.
Why?
Because in Winter Soldier, he's in the elevator.
Yeah, but Steve, that scene was completely different.
Yeah, but I felt like the same. Like,
all right, it's like Winter Soldier throwback. But that scene was great, by the way. Like Thor saying, like, our paths diverged a long time ago, Loki. I can't do Thor, but that was a great freaking scene, man. And then they did Get Help.
Oh yeah,
we should do Get Help. No, we're not gonna do Get Help. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. And it's like, do you have a better idea? No, we'll do Get Help. And it's like, Get Help. My friend's hurt. Genius. Hey man, we're going on this giant spaceship. Wanna come? Korg is my boy, man. Korg is my dude.
To come back. He is coming back, right?
I mean, he didn't die, so he's probably not gonna be in Infinity War though.
No.
But there's not gonna be a Thor 4.
Or is there?
Dun,
it's not on the planning. It's not in there. At least it's not. I mean, not seen it.
It would be cool if Korg returns at some point because he's just
Korg
genius.
Is like the
Korg the movie.
Give him his own.
Give him his standalone movie.
And
Korg the movie.
And then put in the chicken from Moana. And he's the villain.
The villain.
That's a good movie. Right.
The villain is Paper.
Oh wow!
Just a little rock paper scissors joke for you.
Perfect. Wow!
I know it was terrible.
That was terrible.
That was like wow, like, whew. That was bad. But hey, this is Meek. He's an insect, and he has knives for hands.
And then,
the revolution has begun.
So you can do that voice like, yo, you should be stop motion.
Stop motion. Korg stop motion.
And then make a Korg movie.
And make the Korg movie. No, Taika's gonna do Korg, man. I'm not nearly as good as Taika Waititi, man.
My man.
My man Korg.
I think we hit all our topics, right?
Yeah, we pretty much hit them.
Yeah.
So is there anything more you want to talk about or say to the people.
I want to say, for real, if you got feedback or you want to, say like, no, we want Daniel to speak in Dutch, or we want Daniel to speak in French,
or we want them to
do it naked.
Do it. I was thinking the same thing, but I was like, not gonna say that. But hey, you did it anyway. Yeah, we're just trying to have fun with this.
Yeah.
So if you got any suggestions for what you want us to talk about, what you want us to do you want us to film ourselves so you can see us and we can wave to the camera, and Daniel will hopefully put on some clothes.
I am,
because you can't see it right now, but I can, and
completely naked.
and it's weird. Just so yeah.
If you want us to fight each other,
yeah,
we can do that.
Yeah, If you want us to fight each other, we'll do a boxing match. We'll get 23 million people to watch us.
And then we'll do a press conference and stuff.
Yes, and we'll do the weigh-in, which is useless because you're heavier than me, because you're taller. So.
And then I will bet a lot of money on myself.
And then someone will put a bet of $50,000 on you, and then you beat me, and then you get a lot of money.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So yeah,
we could also do that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we could do that. You can kick my butt, and then win a lot of money.
But I have never done that.
We fought.
Yeah, of course.
Way back in the day.
Yeah.
But
of course,
not recently. Because if we did that, that would be messed up.
That is not even PG-26.
That's not PG-26. That's PG-96 or something, or PG-78 or something.
PG for them old people.
PG
wrinkles.
PG wrinkles.
But so yeah.
Right. Anyway, my final, Civil War Part 3 is out. Came out yesterday.
Woo.
Oh, I'm so proud of that video. I worked on it for so long. I think it looks great. People are loving it, apparently. I got some great comments. The views are going up, which is good. Thank you for that.
Mexican or Spanish, I think.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
When that comment came, I was like, in my head, I was like the from Iron Man 2. Mm-hmm. The scene was like, I don't know if you know this, but I don't speak Russian.
I don't know if you know this, but I don't speak Russian.
And then in this case, it's obviously Spanish, but that always comes to my mind.
But thanks for the comment, though. Hey,
thanks for the comment. Hey, don't get me wrong, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate love. I put it in Google Translate, and it still made no sense. But anyway, that video's out. If you want, you can check out our latest podcast, the one we did before this, and that came out this week.
Yes.
It's a really long one, but I put timestamps in the description so you know which parts to watch. Mm-hmm. And I'm still working on Infinity War. And you want to say anything more?
No, I'm good. Yo, I'm hyped for the next one. And
yeah, next week gonna make another one. And the revolution has begun. And until next time,
we should do a podcast where we just we
do characters. I'll do, I don't know, Korg or something, and you do Panther. Get this man a shit. I want to talk about the Infinity War trailer. Why are you sitting?
Wakandan people.
Yeah. My fellow Americans. My fellow Wakandans.
My fellow Wakandans. We should fight this.
We should fight in this Infinity War. If we fight in this Infinity War, more people will see us and they will think we must watch the Black Panther movie.
We should help the white man. We should help this white man. Give this man a shield.
Get this man a shit. Winter Soldier, what are you doing? What are you doing here? You are unstable.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Why are you running? Winter Soldier, how do you have a gun when we have spears and shields? This does not make any sense at all.
White man with the brown hair, why do you have an iron arm? Why do you have an iron arm? Why
I said get this man a shield, not an iron arm. What are you doing? Where is Tony Stark? I need to speak to him. Where is he? Oh, he is up in space.
He is up in space with his friends.
Where is this kid called the Spider-Man? The Spider-Man.
This white boy, bring him over here.
Bring him over here. I will give him a shield too. Get everyone a shield.
We can do this. We can do this for hours.
We can do this for 3 hours, but it's kind of racist. A little bit. I mean, but you know, if you say it's okay, then
I'm fine with it.
I will apologize to the world. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. But yeah, I think
guys.
that's it.
Yeah.
So we will see you guys.
See you guys and girls.
Yes, guys and girls, because a lot of girls watch this.
Yes.
I don't know.
We have a lot of female fans.
Yeah. I do, apparently.
Really?
Like my first Civil War video, like the analytics show that more females have watched that video than
really
males,
cool.
which is weird.
No, that's cool.
That's cool. I know it's cool, but like the comments are almost all male.
Yeah, but you don't know, right? Because I mean,
well,
you know,
a lot of comments are also like stop motion creators, and most of them are male.
Yeah,
but hey,
cool. I like that your community is diverse.
Yes. So, anyway, until next time, Gorg and Meek.
We will see you guys next week.
We see you guys next week. He's freaking gone. Piss off, Ghost. Okay. Next time, whole episode, Korg and Panther.
Korg and
done.
Panther. They just like having fun bantering around and
yes. So yeah. Until next time, we'll see you on the next episode.
Yeah, the next
I don't know.
Yeah,
like you can't see us, but you know, just tune in. Just tune in.
Just tune in.
Just tune in.
Just do it.
Just tune in. I mean, what are we doing? I don't know what's happening. Anyway, see you guys later.
Later.